So, like Giannis. They asked Giannis, do you find this season to be a failure?
Yeah.
And he said...
He's not a failure. That's a problem. He got really offended off of the situation.
I saw that clip, guys.
But he
I know what you guys are talking about.
Get the fuck out of here.
I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, I think he got first off, he got frustrated because they asked him that question
last year. He said you asked me that last year.
I
don't think that's why he was frustrated.
No, but I'm saying it was a sense of frustration when it came, because even he said it when he was like I'm not about to make this personal. He had to stop himself because he was angry. You could tell it wasn't a situation of he felt attacked, and in the sense I understand, I get it, but at the end of the day, we got to look at it for what it is. It was a failure. I mean, it's okay that you were the first of all, you're number one seed.
That's not a failure. That's not how failure works.
That is how failure works.
Not winning a championship does not mean you had a failure of a season.
If the goal is to win a championship,
what's your
then
goal?
you fail.
And that's the thing, though. See, no, thank you. That was a great point.
That's not a great point.
If your goal, listen,
stop it. Because for a nigga like Dante DiVincenzo. Mm-hmm. Dante DiVincenzo would love to win a championship. It is the goal. But the role that he played on the Warriors this year guaranteed that the next time it's time for him to get a contract, their number's gonna go up real high. You're literally realizing that. Well, excuse me. You're not realizing. I think the concept is that there's two dynamics here. There's individual goals, and then there's a team goal. If we're talking from a team perspective, that is a failure. If there's an individual perspective, you had a great season.
And that doesn't matter. There's still...
But that's not how that works either, though.
There's still...
You play a role in your teammate's success.
No, because...
But that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if your goal is to win a championship and you didn't win, you did fail. There is a lot of growth and failure, though. You could have grown and you could have had a lot of success personally or as a team, because there were a lot of lessons learned. But did you succeed in your overall goal? No, you didn't.
But if one team out of 30, so all 29 teams failed. They had a failure of a season.
They didn't win.
That's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Win and failed.
That's the thing. We're not talking.
They lost.
No.
They didn't fail.
No.
Yeah,
that's
losing and failing.
Because the Kings have the most efficient.
If you get a 60 on your test, you failed, right?
Yes.
So you got some questions right, yes, but you still got a 60. You failed.
That's not how
I feel like that's a bad example.
No, but I'm saying
that's a bad example.
Because hold on, I'm saying because in the situation, if you look at it, if I'm sitting there, yes, I did well in the season. Yes, I did, but I didn't. What's it called? There's one goal in the NBA. To win a championship. There's one goal in professional sports is to win a championship. So in the situation, you have to look at it from that perspective. At the end of the day, I'm not saying that they had we can't sit there and say that because even the point he made was a great point. Michael Jordan played what's it called? Was it 16 years or 17 years?
15.
15? 16, 15, 17, one of those. But yes.
16 to 17 years.
But and then they said he
won 6 championships.
6 championships out of the 9 years he was there. So he out of 9 years was
the other 9 years of his career he was a failure.
If we're looking at it from
yes or no,
hold on. If we're looking at it from
yes or no,
can I speak?
I want you to answer the question.
Can I speak?
I'm not saying give me the semantics. I want you to run around.
I'm not saying
yes or no definitively.
No. I'm not saying
no. That's what you are. You said it's a yes or no. You said it's definitive.
I'm saying the teams that he was on was a failure. But in the situation of him being a failure, no, that's not true. We're not talking about you as a failure. We're talking about the team. And the person said that. Do you feel like this season for your team? Well, I don't know if he specified that, the reporter. But maybe if he did specify, Giannis should take offense to that because it is a failure. Because you didn't win. You didn't win the goal. What's it called? Especially we have to understand expectations is.
But what if you're a team like the Hornets, and you
exactly
for a fact that you were nowhere near getting.
But let's just be honest here.
Then you just trying
if the expectations aren't there, especially the team goal is set for them, and they're like, yo, because a lot of times, a lot of teams just say, yo, let's just make it to the playoffs. Let's just make it to the play-in.
But that's contradictory.
That's not contradictory. Yes,
it is. You just said that the goal is to win a championship.
No.
Now that are they?
What's it called? It's expectations though, because at the end of the day, when it comes down to
the expectation for every team is for one.
Sadly, not for every team,
but that's how fans go into seasons.
If
my team does not win a championship this season, it's a failure of a season. Yes or no?
Tell me one. Excuse me. Look at I'm trying to think of a bad team. Damn.
The fucking Miami. Miami had a bad season. Miami had a bad season. That's not true. They had one of the lowest. When you have
playoff Jimmy. I'm sorry, you can't.
You are changing how shit goes. They had a terrible season.
No. Listen, they had a terrible season. But the thing is, at the end of the day, they were just in the conference finals last year. Their goal was not, when they came in, was not saying, let's make it to the playoffs. No, they had a terrible season, but they still made it. They still are making it. They're in the second round.
But they failed.
They didn't
wait. There is. Do we all agree that?
Because they're not going to win the championship.
How do you know that?
Do we all agree that
if they don't win a championship, they failed?
Listen. Do we all agree that either you can win or lose something? Do we all agree on that?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't think failure makes you a failure.
Okay, yes. Failure maybe is a little bit of a different.
Lost.
It doesn't matter. That is not failure.
Okay.
It is not failure to lose. You lost.